Hello, this is Daniel, and welcome to another AutoFlex Connect settings tutorial video. Today I'm going to be looking at another VentGrid modifier, specifically the misting and fogging cutback modifier. This modifier is very similar to one of the others. If I hop into my VentGrid here and go to the modifiers menu, the last one I did was the Cooling Duty Cycle Cutback, and now this misting and fogging cutback is very similar. Like the other one, we'll select our misting group that is in the same room, and then we can select the cutback percentage. So this, I will set the cutback percentage to 30. We'll say OK and save. And basically what this is going to do is when the misting and fogging group that we selected, when that is active, then it's going to take our maximum VentGrid ventilation percentage. It is going to subtract the value that we put in there, so the 30%, and then it's going to look at that remaining percentage. So with our current VentGrid, our maximum is 100% minus the 30% cutback would mean 70%. So when the misting group is active, if the temperature for the VentGrid is telling it to run above 70%, it's going to be cut back down to 70%. If the temperature is telling it to run at something below 70%, then it will just stay at that number and the cutback won't come into effect. Like the duty cycle cutback, it is limited at 50%, so it's never going to take you below 50% ventilation. To give you an example, right now I am set at 80 degrees, which gives us a full 100%. I'm going to bump this up. I believe my misting will come on above 83 degrees. So we'll just see here, give it a moment to all sync up, and yes, there we go. So this should flip over to 83 degrees. There we go. So we're at 83 degrees. Our misting is turning on, and you can now see that we are cut back down to the 70% operation. And if the temperature were to really drop, then we will see how that affects our VentGrid. So you can see as our temperature drops, it is now below that cutback, and so even though our misting and fogging is on, our secondary modifier or our VentGrid modifier is no longer having any effect because the vent rate for the temperature is below what the cutback vent rate would be. So it's basically as simple as that. It's not too complicated, but a handy little option if you're looking to cut back from maximum ventilation while your misting and fogging is going on and active. So that'll do it for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.